Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Splatoon Raiders. We have here the mechanic and deep cut, all of us kind of hanging around here on deck. And we are coming in out of a very frustrating episode. Previous episode, I tried one of the missions multiple times and just couldn't get through it. Let's take a quick look at the map. Not going out yet. This one here, the Unnyarang Buried Ruins. Tried it multiple times, couldn't do it. And thinking about it between episodes, I need to get through this one. I literally need to, because one of the enemy drops I need for upgrades, I haven't found it yet, which means I haven't met that enemy yet. And that in turn means that the enemy in question is in a later level that I haven't been able to reach yet. So I need to get past this level in order to find that enemy and get those enemy drops. That second one there on the list for the weapon scrapping bench, or whatever it is I'd be building, I need to find those. And in order to find them, I need to get past this level. Very frustrating. So the way I see it, I've basically got two options here. I can just continue beating my head against that wall, or I can go grinding. I really don't want to go grinding. So I'm going to make one last attempt. I'm going to switch to the power tank because I haven't tried that one yet. And I figure okay. Might as well put all of those on. I'm going to switch to the switch out this for the splatchet, but I will go in here to see what I've got. Okay, no, I've literally got everything equipped already. Explosive steps or overpowered attacker? Or heck, not both. Well, I could give that a shot. But yeah, I'm going to switch out the spin wheel for the splatchet. So I'm going to use the power tank, splatolites and splatchet, and I guess I'll try the roller. The D-pad. When I push down on the D-pad, it does that. No other directions on the D-pad have any emotes. I'm trying them all, but only down. Okay. Well, fine. Okay, what's the power boost again? Okay, noticeable power boost, like 20%. Alright, well. Thought I remember there was a new lore drop, but I don't see the orange exclamation point, so I guess not. Okay, well, so I'm going to make one more attempt at the Unnyarang Buried Ruins. If I don't make it this time, I will go back to the Taytur Rocks and do more grinding. I don't want to do that, but you know, I'm going to have to concede that I just don't have the skill to do this. Not the power. I mean, I'm 5 levels higher than I need to be, according to the recommendation there. So I should be strong enough, but I'm just not skilled enough. Alright. I guess I could try calling for help too, but don't feel like it. Oh. Okay. That one worked pretty well. Where are the big guys? Got it! Okay. Nearly messed up again. Okay, I need to focus on this guy. Getting behind him is going to be the problem. Oh, man. Get up! Get up, you jackass! Oh, man. Yeah, that's... I did better, but not good enough. Another one of these. I really have to get past that level, but I just can't. Is that the closest we've come, she asks? It might very well be. Let's take a look at this. It's different than the other one. This one's optimized for ink efficiency. The other one was optimized for range and coverage. Let's see, what's new? Oh, that's new. An inferior version. Forget it. Again, an inferior version. Okay, that's not too bad. Definitely does get less coverage, but if it gets better ink efficiency, then that might be better anyway. So, I didn't really look too deeply into this before. I checked out the different parts I could develop, but I didn't really look into them much. Orbital range up. Perhaps I should go for that. It's not very expensive to make. An objectively better one, 20% versus 40%. Sure. Let's stick with that for now, and then... reduces damage taken. That hasn't been a terribly big issue. But I suppose every little bit helps. From half damage to minus 60% damage. That's not a big jump. Yeah, let's not do that one yet. Extended dash. I was about to say increasing the dash. Problem has been that I've been going too far, but that would actually decrease the charging distance. So yeah, that might actually help a bit. This one would increase, but I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see what that gives us. Airborne damage up. Increases damage against airborne salmonids. I mean, that's theoretically useful, but I'm not in the air very much while I'm using it, so, you know, let's go with that. Okay, hold on a second. There's still 4 slots available. Okay. Can't really do anything with that. All right. Okay, fine. Let's test the current loadout and do a little bit of grinding. But I'm not going to do this for very long because I'm, as I said, kind of... I want to go ahead, not continue stuff I've already done. there were some crates down there that I inadvertently busted open. A little bit hairy there, but see here. Oh, there's a power egg down there that I didn't collect. And I didn't... That was careless. You forgot about the whole point of this. Righty. I don't think we got a red crystal here. Alright, there we go. Wasn't a Goldie, but... I wonder what those pitcher plants do. I haven't really seen them do much of anything. I'm sure I'm just missing it. And it's incredibly obvious, but... That was a 2-star weapon, I think. Alright. This is as much as I want to do. So there's the big crystal. Okay, so how exactly do I get down there? Alright, let's go. All right. Let's see here. LPG Splatling. High capacity splatling optimized for ink efficiency. Nimble splatling optimized for ink efficiency. High capacity splatling optimized for ink efficiency. Has slightly higher attack power. Takes longer to charge up its attack. Takes longer to charge an attack. So that's what it means by nimble compared to high capacity, I guess. What about the other gadgets that I can make? The meteor mitt. I can make it. Big Man thinks it'll make our raids smoother. Does he? Okay. Well, we can put that to the test. Controlled movement allows you to move forward, backward, left, and right while jumping. Higher jump increases jump height. Faster jump shortens jump time. Chance for explosive landings to inflict frozen status. You know what? Yeah. I'm going for it. It's pretty expensive, but I have the resources. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. Explosion damage up. Explosion area up. Higher jump, faster jump, freeze. Okay. And let's keep the splatolites and replace the splatlet. Boy, it has a long cooldown time. Look at that. Has a decent area of effect, though. Alright, well. Let's put it to the test. Wasted it, darn it. Oh man, there are eggs right there. Ah! Man, that was... nearly got ruined simply because I couldn't get the eggs that were on the map. Okay. Got it! Yeah! That was luck more than anything. Simply because I was able to just get behind him and stay there. Oh, man. That was irritating. Okay, I'm calling this the end of the episode, darn it. This is the end of the darned episode. I need a break. That's just such a relief. I can feel just the annoyance and tension draining. Okay. Alright, I'll be changing to another tank for the next mission. Okay. What do we got? New power tank gadget. Spiraled Bowl. Squid endurance. Take less damage when I'm in squid form? When I'm swimming around? Spiraled bowl. That doesn't look like a spiral to me. That's obviously some kind of fish body. Okay, let's see. What else could match up to it? Let's see here. What else could match up to it? Possibly this? Yeah, that could go on top. Although it's a different material, so I kind of doubt it. For the same reason, I doubt it's this. Because this one's wood, and this one's ceramic. I was gonna say, maybe that fishtail? Slightly lighter color, so unlikely, but ceramic material, so possibly. However, taking a closer look at this thing, there's no place, there's no stub for the tail to connect to. So yeah, probably not this. So yeah, I don't believe I have another part of this yet. Okay, squid endurance. Damage taken while in swim form is reduced 35%. When you take damage, showstopper gauge fills. Showstopper! I keep forgetting the blasted showstopper. Bah. Fall distance bonus up. Greatly increases the bonus damage awarded when crashing down from high up. Okay. Oil blaster. Balanced blaster optimized for ink efficiency. Maybe I'll try this one in the next mission. Hey! Hey! The salmons are getting tougher. Make sure your gear is up to date. Hey! A rattling noise? Hey? Huh? Something's caught on the bot's leg. What do we have here? A cute little spatula. I was about to say, they're going to call it a spatula, aren't they? It's obviously meant to be a stylized fin, though. A salmonid fin. There's something real familiar. Yeah, it looks like a salmonid fin. Aye? Aye? Fry's family emblem, eh? You're right. It's the Onaga clan crest. You're totally right. We have something just like it at my house. I've seen it on an heirloom hairpin from my great-great-grandpa's generation. I did hear that Salmon stole one of them a long, long time ago. Aye? Would this have been around when swarms of salmon sometimes descend on Splatsville? Apparently, in those dire times, it was our three families who would smack them back into the sea. If something stolen so long ago ended up here and now, then that means the salmonids that attacked Splatsville generations ago were from the Spiralite Islands. Aye. It must have cost a fortune to fix up all the homes and roads over and over. Yeah, no doubt. Which is to say, the salmonids here owe us a bundle, with interest. Blaming future generations for past generations' actions is a rather nasty thing to do. And that's even before you consider how one-sided it is to just say, oh, they're the evil ones. We didn't do anything. How dare they track mud into our clean city? We'll make them pay 3 times over. Clean city. Aye. Alright. Let's spin that point. Alright. And then exactly the same as this one. Okay. That's kind of useless. Blaster. Let's take a look. An inferior version is the new one. Okay, so we don't do that. Ooh. Exactly the same number of slots, but a significant upgrade. Only 1 star instead of 2, but still definitely an upgrade, so yeah. Okay. Looking better than it did before. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll not bother with this one, at least for now. Okay, so which tank? I think the speed tank needs a bit of love. Let's go with that one. Why is it saying new relic powers when it's one that I can't use? Short range, I should say. That's the technical term for that, isn't it? And then the new speed tank gadget. Oh, this one. I remember this one. I did that, that sampler level, which showed off this. Not too impressed with this one, honestly, compared to this one, for example. Being able to move horizontally instead of vertically. But you know what? I'll make it anyway. Sorry about the blueprints. Okay, you can clean them up then. Jump power up, ink resupply, lingering smell. Kind of running a bit low on spiralite. I don't want to do too much of this. Okay, that'll do for now. So this blaster, really slow rate of fire and short range, but pretty powerful. Okay. Not sure I'm a fan of it, though. Well, I guess it depends on what we end up doing next. So, viewers, end of the episode, as I said. Spend a bit more time just changing my loadout and whatnot. So yeah, I'm ending things here. Thank you very much for watching Splatoon Raiders. I finally got through that blasted level. I'm going to have to go back for the other two artifacts that are hidden there. But I'm moving on first. Seeing if I can find the items I need for the next few upgrades. And then, once I've hopefully found those, then I'll go back to that place and see about getting the other two artifacts. That is my general plan for the future. So, once again, thanks for watching. This has been The Mechanic and myself, and we're signing out. Catch you next time.